Hello and welcome back to another episode as Italy. A few things to do in today's episode. Let's go ahead and get right into it. First thing I want to do is actually go ahead and design our new medium tank. So let's get that roughly designed. Let's go and up these so we can see what kind of stats we're working with. Let's get the Christie suspension. We're going to call this the Chimera this time around. Let's get that designed. A medium tank turrets, medium howitzer. Let's get the radio. And maybe the sloped armor, or one of these, maybe just the wet ammunition storage. Okay, we'll stick with that for now. I kind of like that. Alright, let's get that building. As for the rest of our production, let's put it into tanks and move these up. So we're going to want to see how we're doing on resources after the game updates. Okay, let's start trading for that with our allies if we can. Though for this, it looks like we're just going to have to trade with the US. Maybe we don't trade with the US. Maybe we trade with the Soviet Union, since we may end up having to fight the US. Yeah, we'll try and trade as much as we can with the Soviet Union for now. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a little bit of setup here. So I'm going to start justifying against France if we can. And I also want to think about trying to break our non-aggression pact with Germany in the very near future here. So let's get all of these moved over to our training fleet. And they're not doing what I want them to do. Alright, so let's put these under a new admiral. Well, a new admiral. But, and we'll just make this our training fleet. Yeah, so we can keep it out of there. Let's get these regions removed. And try and get all of these fleets moved over to where I really need them, which is going to be up here near France. So let's get that moved over. Let's get the planes moved over from our war in Turkey. Whoops. Get that done. Alright, let's get them moved over to Sardinia for now. I'll hold their actions. Just have them train and go to Sardinia. Alright, as for our spy agencies, let's start reducing the resistance over here in Yugoslavia. Not paid licenses to Hungary. Okay, we won't worry about that yet. Let's get day bombing as our next doctrine. Alright, so we want to go ahead and assign our divisions before we start justifying this war goal, so we're going to be ready to go. Alright, so let's have these divisions on this front line for now. We'll just start with them. We'll have another army join this, so we'll do the purple army here, and they will join this order. Though I think I want to adjust this if we can. Okay, let's do a custom order then. We'll have them all along the front, and then we'll move the mountaineers back. It makes sense to do this the other way. Okay, let's have this assigned to the field marshal order. Not that one, the purple army. That way they'll cover the whole front, and then we can assign these guys almost like specialist divisions to kind of push up in the mountainous regions. Alright, that looks pretty good. We'll get another order like that. And we can take a few divisions down here as well. We'll take maybe half of this army and put them down here, so we can push up in these areas, which are cores of Vichy France. And we'll take two of these divisions that aren't assigned. So we'll take 4 actually, and we'll assign them to a front in Corsica, pushing up into there. Let's get a naval invasion order ready as well. Even if I don't think we need it, let's do it anyway. So I want to hit up really just these areas here. Yeah, if we can't do that. Yes, we're gonna have to unassign these divisions from here because of how it works. So we'll do 3 here, 3 here, 4 here. All right, that looks pretty good. Let's do that. Get him moving out. Let's go and unpause here. Oh, I forgot to do arguably the most important part, which is assign these divisions, the rest of them, up to the front with Germany and Slovakia. And this is because we need to get troops on the border because we're going to try and break this non-aggression pact. I meant to do a field marshal order here. Let's do that instead. All right. We are guaranteed by Germany, so if we declare war on Vichy France, we're not going to get pulled into a war against them. So, but we do want to fight Germany eventually, so that we can turn all our focus over to the Allies. Let's go ahead and unpause it. So let's take a look here. So we got our fleets moved over. Let's have them do, we'll let them repair, but let's go ahead and start justifying against them for Savoy. Yeah, we'll do Savoy. We do need to defend this. So we'll just take these divisions and just move them down here to deal with France in Djibouti. Alright, let's go and pause it here. Let's assign the rest of these dockyards to that destroyer. I was looking at the Reddit and I did see this really nice design for a light cruiser. So once we get around 68 experience, I think is what we would need, then we'll go ahead and design that, get into production. We can go ahead actually and design the finishing touches on our destroyer, or our battleship. So let's actually do that and put a few of our dockyards into that. Like that. Okay, looks pretty good. I really wanted to start building that. Alright, so how long is this going to take? Only 21 days for everything. Pretty good. Let's put the rest of these mills onto our planes. What are we currently building? Okay, we do have things queued up, so we're good in that regard. Hungary changes their licensing production from that one event. Okay, do we have the tanks trained up as well? We do. So let's get these on this field marshal order as well. But just pushing in the like kind of lowland areas. If we can do that. You know, you'd think you could do that. Alright. And we'll have them just push along up to the river for starters. Oh, it's because this is one tile, this is two. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, let's just assign these dockyards so we don't have to keep checking it. And we'll assign more onto tanks as well. Let's do something so this is just a bit easier to see as well. Because we have a lot of mills now. A lot of mills now, guys. Okay. And no changes here. Alright. Italy prepares for the great struggle. Let's go ahead and get rid of this fallback line. Alright. So we only got a few days here left. Are we in position? We are, but let's go ahead and motorize our divisions as well, since we're going to need it. Oh, let's go ahead and move our let's move our planes over as well. And get a few more destroyers building. So I don't think I would normally go ahead and do the destroyers, but I really want to get those cruisers building, so we're going to wait on that. Let's get the MIO bonus for this designer and go ahead and assign our planes. So we'll want the close air support really close, evidently, and the fighters can come over here in Lombardia. And the naval bombers, we can split them over these two regions. And I'm missing something. Yeah, they're not assigned. Tactical bombers can try and maybe operate from the Baylorix. Alright, we got our tactical bombers set up, so let's go ahead and unpause it here. How long until we get our war goal done? And there we go. So the only other thing I would like to do is cancel the non-aggression pact with Germany and start just fine against Slovakia, since we finished that one in Vichy France. So let's go ahead and take this war goal. I think our planes are in the right places. Yep, look good to go. Let's get the more ground crews. Just because. Alright, let's declare war. We'll call our allies. And let's do a few things here. So first thing we're going to do is try and move in here and take Djibouti. And the second thing we're gonna do is try and cut off these divisions by pinning them. We might end up winning this battle though, so I don't know. We'll have to see how quickly we can move in. Let's attack across the strait. Let's do our strike force. Forgot to set this up. Let's do naval invasion support and convoy raiding in these regions. Spotting fleets again in these two regions. Yeah, we'll do that for now. No real use for the spy agencies yet. Alright, so I will want to send this naval invasion going. Alright, so they're going. Let's try and push in and take this coastline, and then take advantage of weak spots in the front here to cut off divisions, if we can. We'll go down to speed 4. See what we can do. Got the improve the industries focus completes. Let's go ahead and get the purge the party. We're going to start working down the branch here. So we're going to take that. See how we do down here with our new tank divisions. I don't know if we've used these yet. We might have in Romania or something, but alright, let's get the assembly line production. It's gonna help with our new tank divisions. Alright, so we got that win. Let's push into here if we can. And just try and continue our assault. Did we make it? Not yet. We could get a fleet here to get short bombardment support, and I think that's exactly what we're going to do. Yeah, because if we have it right here, I think we should get short bombardment support. How are we doing in the air here? It says we're winning. And we are doing this naval invasion. Let's continue to push here. I'd like to help those divisions out in the push. Let's go ahead and activate, not that. Let's activate this order. We'll leave the tanks as they are. And instead we are going to push this one ahead because I can't really micromanage this as efficiently as I'd like to. So let's go and just try and take all these corps of France. So I think we'll win here. We can assist this one with our ground forces. Okay, we took that. Let's immediately try and push into here. And maybe continue to move along the coastline over there as well. Okay, we've won there. I think we can connect this up. Come on, just a little more. Yeah, we'll want to fill in this line. Attaches will be sent where we please. Let's continue pushing, destroy these divisions. Can we walk across this river here? No, we cannot. Okay. I'd like to encircle this pocket if I can. I feel like that'd be really good. But we kind of need our tanks to do that. Probably. Got new divisions here. Okay, these are just those divisions. Okay, we cleaned up that in Djibouti. Let's go ahead and pick up those war bonds. Continue pushing along here. Let's turn on rigid cohesion, because I don't want them trying to like move around the front here. Let's try and let them into this pocket and go behind them. Not sure if that will work, but we'll try. We're not winning there, even with our fleets. It does look like we'll be able to close this up. Come on, a little more. Let's pin here. Don't let them move. Okay, come on, a little more. I don't want him moving. Okay, we got him. That's 5 divisions, I think. Not too bad. Let's move into gaps on the front line that we can. Continue our push. Do not want to take that non-aggression pact. Let's get some more on our tanks. And what's this for? Okay, we can go ahead and design that cruiser now. Let's see. So we've got... Yes, so we got something like this. I want to try this build I found for the light cruisers. So let's do 2 light cruisers. 2 light cruiser batteries. Let's do 2 secondary batteries. And then do 3 medium batteries. Let's get the radar. And then another second battery there. Upgrade anything we can, get that new armor. And we'll call this the Cruciator 3A. There we go. That looks good. Let's get that building. Get it up there. Put any extra dockyards we have on it. Trade for a little more resources with the Soviets. And let's keep pushing here. So I think we're doing pretty good on that so far. Let's see how we're doing here in the Navy. We've sunk a few ships. Not as many as I would be expecting so far. It says we're winning here now, but I don't know. Are we going to be able to win this? We are going to be able to win it, but it's more a matter of can we do it quickly. Got some new research. Let's get the new armor. We're a bit behind on that. And Turkey has sent us 3 divisions. Okay. Let's get the fighter escorts. Let's push into these gaps. I'd like to see if we can get Lyon. So if we can kind of come around them on that front, that'd be pretty nice. Let's get these tanks over here, I think would be best. And kind of push them up to Vichy. Kind of encircle maybe a larger amount of divisions. Also, this front line is very messy. So we'll just do something like that. Get them on the front. Okay, we took Lyon, so let's try and walk behind him here if we can. And then we will also follow up with the tanks. Okay, we purged the party. Let's get meritocracy. Also, Japan just declared war on the Philippines, so we're going to be seeing the US get involved now. And I think this is just because of our guarantee on the UK. Purge of the National Fascist Party. Let's see, influential allies of Mussolini still in power. Okay, so let's spare them, because all this does is move the balance of power. And then we can up it back with one of those decisions. Alright, excellent. Let's keep pushing here. We did encircle these divisions, so let's attack there if we can. Sign some new mills. Let's see. We'll do that. Alright, we've maybe pushed a little too far. Maybe. We'll see. How we doing down here? We are continuing to push, which is great. Haven't really had to pay too much attention to that. Alright. Our line's almost moving a little too fast to properly encircle the divisions, frankly. But that's okay. Let's push into here. Oh, we already got it. Okay. Let's attack here as well. Again, we're going to spare them all. Purge that never was. Not too worried about Mussolini and his antics. Alright, let's push into here. Take that. Continuing to push along here. Got the new torpedo launchers. Let's see if we can't get the improved artillery as well. So we've taken that. Alright, and there goes France. Okay, let's take the things that we know we want the most. Okay. Italian Empire takes... Okay, because Hungary gave it to us. Okay, let's give this to Italian East Africa. Let's take directly everything else. That we want up here. That's Free France, okay. Let's see, how much more can we take? Can't take all of it, but we'll try and take as much as we can. Okay, it's very little that we can't get. Take the rest of it. Make sure that's under us. And the rest of these little islands. Okay. Let's take the Navy. Absorb that into our own. Alright. Well, looks pretty good. Got everything. We got them there. It's not a core, but they can administer it. Oh, yeah, you can do it here. So we'll accept that regardless. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and stop today's episode there. We've cleared up the war in France. In the next episode, we will be turning our focus completely on the Axis and go to war with Germany. So yeah, if you enjoyed, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.